Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Hi again to everybody who's with us. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to be talking about tips for applying to graduate schools of business in the United States. And we are very lucky to have two representatives from Bentley University, their Graduate School of Business there with us. And they're going to talk all about the application for business schools in general in the US, and then give you some information about their institution and their program specifically. So a bit about Education USA. As you might know, we are a network of advising centers, which are part of the US Department of State. We offer accurate, comprehensive, and current information on opportunities for US study at accredited higher education institutions. And we offer all kinds of services, which are all free. We do academic advising. We offer information sessions such as these with institutions in the US, or ones that kind of we lead ourselves, presentations at schools, and we have a club called the Competitive College Club for undergraduate students. So we offer all these things, as you guys know right now, because of the situation, everything we're doing is virtual. So we are still totally here, available to help you all, although it's virtual, but we're happy to be here and continue working with all of you. So with EdUSA, you guys know we kind of break this journey to the study in the US in these 5 steps. The first one is researching your options. There's over 4,000 accredited institutions in the US, so how do you choose? Each one is different and has their own strengths, so you really want to be able to research and figure out what makes best sense for you and what fits you best. Then the topic of financing our studies, which is really important, figuring out that element of it. And then step 3, which is doing the application, which we know is very different than maybe what an application is in other countries around the world, right? So what does it take and what parts of the application exist for a US application, for US institutions? And then after, we are going to look at getting a student visa and then preparing for departure. So those are the 5 steps. Today we're really focusing on step 3, which is that critical step of completing an application and completing it well and completely and in a way that's really going to help you stand out amongst the rest. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to our 2 representatives from Bentley. They're going to go ahead and introduce themselves, but like I said, we're very happy to have both Gordon and Anya here with us.
Wonderful. Nanor, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for having Anya and I here with you today. We're really excited to be able to talk with you a little bit about how to apply to graduate school. And then at the end, Anya will talk a little bit about just a school, just to give you some general overview, some basic information about Bentley University and who we are. So I'm going to jump right into it here. We're going to go through, because I'm excited to share this information with you about our graduate school. Whoops. Hold on here. Let me just go to presentation. And we want to go from play here. Okay. So, like I said, we're just going to talk about now, even though we are going to be talking about the business school today, please note that this information, a lot of this information can be applied to any type of university or college here in the United States. So, you know, some of it may be business specific, but again, you can apply this to any type of, whether you're looking to apply to a law school, an engineering school, anything like that as we go through. So the first things first, when you're looking at colleges and universities in the United States, particularly business schools, you want to look for accreditation. Now, there are 3 types of accreditation in the United States, but the one that you want to look for, the one that's the most important, is regional accreditation. That's the one that you want to search for. And there are 6 regional accreditation agencies here in the US, and they all take a different part of the United States. Here in the Northeast, where Anya and I are located, we have NEAS, the New England Association of Schools and Colleges, that's here in the Northeast. And then there's other ones across, like the Higher Learning Commission and so forth and so forth. So you just want to make sure you look for that regional accreditation. After you find out that your school is regionally accredited, then you want to take a look at programmatic specific accreditation. So again, these are specific for business schools here in the United States. They happen to be AACSB, which is for the US and international. There's also EQUIS, which is where you are, which is Europe and international. And then there's a third one called AMBA, which is also Europe and international. So look for those programmatic specific accreditations as well. And that's just going to help you with the overall quality of the program that you're choosing. So before the application, please do your research. I'm so excited to be partnering with Education USA today because they're such a great resource for research on institutions in the United States. They can help you really go through, and you'll probably hear me refer to that quite a bit as we go through today's presentation. The first thing, after you do your research and you kind of, boil it down to just a handful of colleges and universities and programs that you're interested in, you want to start reaching out and contacting the admissions office. You want to talk to admissions advisors like Anya and I to start learning a little bit more. And then after that, you want to ask to maybe speak with professors or alumni or current students. Most universities and colleges will have representatives available that you can talk to find out about, if it's a professor, maybe about their teaching style, how they teach in the classroom. An alumni, maybe what the experience was like after they graduated from the university. And a current student can talk about the current environment of the institution and what that experience is like. Obviously this one here says attend events in person or online. Obviously, as we know, we can't attend events in person right now. So try to attend as many online events as you can, like this one here today, or more specific ones put on by the university. As you're going through this, I want to just recommend, when you're choosing a university, be careful that you don't allow someone else to speak for you or choose for you. You really want to make sure, especially at the graduate school level where it's so specific, that you're choosing a program that's right for you and not right for what someone else thinks is right for you. So that's where doing that research, talking to different people can really make sure that the program that you're going to be going into fits what you're looking for, fits the type of education that you want within your institution. So really make sure that, especially at the grad school level, speak up for yourself, choose one that's going to be right for you and not what someone else thinks is right for you.